they say it takes a village to raise these kids, and that's hard. But I would say I don't know. It wasn't her village. It wasn't
Yeah,
her
yeah.
village.
So the point you're making is just because we're adults, but just because you have kids the same age, and just because you label it a village doesn't mean that that's actually the case.
You had the wrong, idea.
Yeah, you had the wrong. You chose the wrong village, or it wasn't a village.
People actually showing up at your house, helping you when you needed the help, supporting you when you were down.
Yeah.
Those are your friends. Those are your village.
Yeah.
And I doubt if these women were leaving her out of dinners that she was mentioning or text groups that they actually were her village. I think it was just one of those things, maybe, oh, we both have kids the same age, let's hang out. And then it fizzled. It fizzled. And it stinks, but she'll find her people. She'll find her friends.
Do you think this ever goes away? Because she compared it to high school. And we've been talking about how, you know, in high school, you're navigating so much new territory. Is there a teenager in America that's not insecure on some level and doesn't want to fit in and, you know, not get bullied, things like that? It's a universal truth. But, you know, we're adults now. It's decades later. Presumably, we are more self-actualized than we were decades ago. But does this ever, my question is, does this ever go away? Does this high school stuff...
Absolutely not. And I think it's in every part of our life. Work. I mean, think about like relationships that you have with other adults outside of just parents. It's always going to be that way. And I think
human
it's just,
nature.
Yes. 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 And you know, the other issue too, like to bring in another loop that parents have to deal with is, what if you've got friends that you really like? You like the parents, but the kids are crazy, or the kids are mean or something, and you don't want to hang out because the kids are a bad influence on your kids. Then what do you do? Then what do you do?
I would like to, that's a very good question too, and I think an equally good question is, I think you alluded to it, what if the kids absolutely love each other? They get along great.
Yeah.
And you and the parents are like oil and water.
And you love the kid. You love the friend. What do you do?
If you are out there and you are dealing with this dynamic, I don't have a final word on this. I agree with everything you said, that it doesn't go away, but I think one thing we can agree on is that you are not alone.
Yeah.
If you ever experienced some of these dynamics,
and
even
your people are
well
out
into
there.
our 30s and 40s.
You just have to find them.
Yeah.
You just have to find them.